Amzar adalah segala-galanya dalam hidup Alisha.
Jom kahwin dengan Am.
Serius?
Namun kesucian cinta Alisha dicemari dusta oleh Amzar sendiri.
Kalau Am masuk penjara, sia-sia je pengorbanan Syah untuk Am selama ni.
Terdayakah Alisha bangkit semula dan membela maruahnya?
Aku takkan mudah mengalah dengan lelaki tak guna cakap.
Patahnya sebelah sayap mulai 20 September, Isnin hingga Rabu 10 malam. Terbaru di Samarinda TV3.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to our beloved viewers. Thank you for watching Wanita Hari Esok in this beautiful morning. So today is 19 October 2016 with me Tera and my companion Chindy.
Today we have a very interesting topic to be discussed, that is consumer-related endocrine disrupting chemicals, also known as EDC.
Yes, endocrine system is actually a system in our body that actually secrete hormone that will downregulate or upregulate the functions in our body.
Endocrine disrupting chemicals is an exogenous chemical that interfere with any aspect of our hormone action. Endocrine disrupting chemicals can trick the hormone by thinking that endocrine disrupting chemicals is hormone and block the hormone to fitting into its receptor. So pulling the cell in this way can trigger a hormone process in the body. This can destroy the entire endocrine system and may lead to various health consequences.
Yes, Jimmy, exposure of EDC can come from anywhere. It can come from the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the drinks that we drink, and through the skin. They can be found in industrial chemicals that leak into soil, through groundwater, and then make their way into the food chain, build up in the fish and also in the people. EDC also comes from consumer products such as plastic, household chemicals, cosmetics, lotions, products with fragrance, antibacterial substance. So our main topic for discussion today is consumer-related EDC.
So for this topic, we have invited three special guests that are expert in their field. Our first guest today is Miss Jane from Food and Drug Administration, and secondly, Dr. Siti from Harvard Hospital, California, and our third guest today is Professor Annie from Cambridge Research Institute. So first of all, welcome to our show and thank you for joining our discussion today. So before we proceed with the discussion, let's have a look at this video.
The shadow to my light, did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you?
So that's a video on makeup tutorial, and she is demo how to use every makeup item for glamorous teen. If you notice, makeup has become a trend nowadays, and everyone know how to do spooky eyes or Korean makeup, especially among youngsters.
Yeah, it is very different from our era. In the old days, we actually only have bottom powder and to touch up our face, so it's very different.
Yeah, but recently the use of cosmetic and skincare have rise in fear factor because of the compound called parabens. And so I would like to ask Dr. Siti, what is actually paraben and its function and how we are exposed to this chemical?
Actually, parabens are very common preservative that contain in our toothpaste, cosmetic, textile, foodstuff, beverage, and most of the skin products. And a lot of people have different view of paraben, whether it's good for you or it's bad for you. But from what have been discovered, there are few studies have been done, and the disease or side effects arise from this product are still not well proven. So there's some knowledge that should be obtained by the consumer before you use certain product that contain paraben. You should know what is paraben, how it works in the molecular level, and how it affects your body. And there are different types of paraben out there in the market right now, but all of that are actually a different version of para-hydroxybenzoate. Okay, from the word para-hydroxybenzoate, I would like to breaking up those words and really explain on what each means on that word. Now let's start with hydroxyl first. It just simply means that there are hydroxyl group attached to the benzene group, and this benzene group attached to the ester group. That is where the benzoate groups come. Alright, then this ester will attach to R change, then will give the difference from what is paraben and what is paraben are. And then the last part is para. As you can see in the paraben structure, the hydroxyl group, okay, the hydroxyl group and ester group are located at the para position. And there are some common paraben, as you can see, and also you can look at the cosmetic and food and solid toiletries and so on.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Cindy, from that for that meaningful explanation about parabens. And as what Dr. Cindy had mentioned, we know that this consuming EDC is so close to us. So I would like to know what is the actually mechanism of action of the paraben inclusion, and what is this that may arise from this compound.
So, paraben had been used since 1930 as a preservative, and the paraben recipe is now actually a synthetic one. Scientists took this paraben from natural products such as coconut and modified it to give a desired effect, and basically it prevents the fungus, bacteria, and all from growing on your cosmetic product and food. However, all this becomes controversial when it is actually limits the actions of estrogen in your body. And a lot of articles say, oh yes, this paraben gives this effect, and another article coming out with, oh no, we prove this false. But at last again, all is about estrogen. Estrogen works by binding to its own receptor and triggers some hormonal changes on your body. And this paraben will disturb the binding of estrogen, where it will bind to the same receptor, giving same signals and give same effect as estrogen. And that's why some researchers claim that this mechanism will lead to the production of the cancerous breast cell, and then will lead to breast cancer. That's the most common things that come up with this paraben thing. But still, there is no strong correlation between use of paraben and getting the breast cancer.
So, since Dr. Cindy had mentioned about the risk factor of using paraben, so I would like to ask Prof. Emily, is there any study has been done nowadays for this chemical compound, and is it safe for human use? Because since nowadays a lot of paraben-free products can be seen in the market.
Thank you for the questions. So for paraben, Jeffrey and his colleague identified paraben intact in the human breast in vitro when they conduct the study using MCF-79. And further research in particular needed to determine whether body values are different in cancer from those in normal tissue. Alright, I'll say that the concentrations of individual paraben ester vary when compared between similar regions like axial, lateral, mid, and medial in different breasts and different regions in same breast. There is a weak correlation of usage of underarm. Like deodorant with breast cancer. The finding of similar concentration of paraben in breast tissue of women who reported to be current past online user of underarm cosmetics suggests the paraben to have originated from a source other than underarm cosmetic application. However, Lawrence et al. Say that full analysis of their personal care product usage was not available, and given that paraben continue to be used in a wide range of personal care products.
Okay, as Prof. Elin has mentioned earlier, she said that from the previous study there's effect of paraben towards human health. So I want to know from this Jane, is there any regulation for this compound and how is the disposition of this compound in the environment?
As for paraben, the current consideration is safe for consumer use. However, the concentration is limited to 0.4% for single ester and 0.8% for all mixture of parabens. And for the disposal of the parabens, paraben is actually easy to degrade. In anaerobic condition, our degradation system is actually able to degrade parabens in river water and also to drinking water. Okay, so thank you Ms. Jane for the explanation. So I would like to ask Prof. Elin once again, is there any reported cases about parabens and due to this paraben toxicity?
Okay, for reported assessment, there is no case reported in Malaysia regarding to the paraben consumptions. However, in Europe country, there are 2 cases associated with the allergic contact dermatitis caused by the paraben were reported. Both patients present rash on the face, neck, and hand. Use of typical steroid resulted improvements, but the rash would recur, often discontinuation of the topical medications, and for the other patient who cause flare or eczema, especially when used the first steroid options. And extensive patch testings was conducted on both patients, and both results revealed that positive reactions to the paradigms, open discontinuation, and avoidance of paraben-containing products. Both patients has no presented rash anymore, and they feel considerable.
So that's all the discussion about paraben. Let's take a break and we come back later.
Stay tuned!
Ayo kawan, jaga kesihatan. 5 panduan doktor kecil Lifebuoy. Dengar baik-baik. 1. Lifebuoy ketika mandi. 2, 3, 4. Ingat cuci tangan sebelum makan. Pagi, siang, malam. 5. Jangan lepas ke tangan. Ingat 5 panduan doktor kecil Lifebuoy terbukti secara klinikal. Malaysia dong lebih sihat. Kita hari ini.
Most of the people not aware about the danger of the consumption of the hot drink and hot food with the plastic. Bisphenol A, they are detected in the plastic able to cause a variety of disease. Chemical substance that contained in the plastic is bisphenol A. It is a chemical substance that can disturb the endocrine system.
They use the plastic, for example, to drink the hot drink or to eat the hot food in the plastic jar, in the plastic Tupperware. Most of them want to diet actually, but they do not know that the substance in the plastic have the ability to disturb the endocrine system and can lead to fat exchange and lastly lead to the obesity.
Besides spread through the food and drink, the molecules of BPA also able to spread through the air, especially during hot weather. For the infants and babies, they facing the threat of the BPA through the use of the feeding bottles.
BPA actually, for example, for the feeding bottle, most of the feeding bottle actually have the BPA in it, and the BPA can cause the variety of diseases such as the infertility in the man and early puberty in the woman. So these are the the example of the disease that is caused by the BPA, which
The wrong management of the plastic material also can cause the side effects to the consumer.
consumers are not actually encouraged to brush roughly the plastic container because the surface will crash, and when crash, there will more chemical substance that will go into the food or drink, and the plastic container are not supposed actually to use for food and drink.
Recently, Canada and several countries has banned the use of anything that contains BPA. However, the use of the BPA is still widespread in Malaysia. I'm Lily, reporter from Independent News.
Okay, isn't that the item that we usually buy and use at home?
Yeah, that the consumer didn't aware that this item includes in the food cans, bottles, and most of the plastic stuff. But we need to use that in our daily life. So, do BPA or not do BPA? Like what Dr. Amalia in the video mentioned, the effects of using BPA. So, I would like to ask Dr. Siti, is there any additional point about what is BPA and how we are exposed to this compound?
Alright, BPA, or called as bisphenol A, is an organic compound composed of two phenol rings connected with a bridge with two reactive functional groups attached to the bridge, and it is synthesized from the acetone and phenol. And BPA is what was first synthesized in 1891 as a synthetic estrogen. Okay, people come into contact with EDC by a variety of groups, including consumption of food and water, through the skin, by inhalation, travel from the mother to fetus, and it causes across the placenta, and also on mother to infant by like lactation, development, and it is commonly contained in the body, yes, when the people are exposed to it, especially the mother. So other factors such as dust, environment, soil, direct contact also can contribute to BPA exposure of human. And the most common exposure is through food. When these people are using the container that made from the BPA, the migration from the container, the BPA can migrate from the plastic after washing and sterilization with alkaline solution, or commonly used as the hot water. Alright, migration can occur when there are heating times and temperature used in the manufacturing process, and also the storage time.
Oh, okay. So BPA is quite dangerous. So what are the mechanisms of the BPA improvement? Is it similar with paraben or it's not?
Okay, actually BPA is the endogenic disruptor with estrogenic activities same like paraben. It binds both nuclear estrogen receptor, alpha and beta, and plasma membrane rounds, estrogen receptor in the brain, mammary gland, and reproductive tract. This BPA also will competitively act on the thyroid hormone action within the cell and displacing the tissue from the receptor, thus suppressing the action of transcriptional of thyroid hormone regulating genes. And BPA is metabolized by the UGT, or we call as UGT glucose-transferase in the liver. It is monoglucuronide conjugate by first pass metabolism. The glucuronide of BPA is the major metabolite in urine, while the research is preserved in the form of free BPA. Okay, so developing fetus, infant, children, and pregnant women are the population most at risk from exposure to BPA. So the disease that may arise from this BPA might include the thyroid, the function of thyroid, the disease of reproductive tract, the mammary gland, and all that.
Okay. So thank you
Dr. Siti for the sharing about the mechanism of action of BPA. So I would like to ask the next question to Prof. Ernie. So what kind of study has been done so far for this chemical compound, and is it safe for human use?
For that question, the developing fetus, infant children and pregnant women are the population most at risk from exposure to BPA. So, several studies have suggested that the adoption and distribution of BPA in maternal organs and fetus are extremely rapid, and that BPA can easily pass through the placenta after oral administrations to pregnant rats. Furthermore, BPA accumulation in breast milk and transfer from an exposed mother to the infant after birth and continuous through weaning. An epidemiology study on male worker employed in BPA exposed countries show that there is an adverse effect on male sexual dysfunctions on this worker. Exposed worker had a significantly increased risk of reduced sexual desire, erectile difficulty, ejaculation difficulty, and reduced satisfaction with sex life compared to an exposed worker. Research found that the longer exposure to BPA at low dose in adult mice induced an increase in pancreatic B-cell insulin, leading to chronic hyperinsulinemia and altered the glucose and insulin tolerance tests. Although the research was done on mice, however, this finding might apply to humans as well. Many in vitro and in vivo studies have reported reproductive and development adverse outcomes from BPA exposure. Perinatal exposure to environmentally pertinent BPA dose result in morphological and functional alteration of the male and female genital tract and mammary gland that is susceptible to earlier onset of disease, reduced fertility and mammary and prostate cancer.
Okay, thank you to Prof. Heidi for that information. So, I would like to ask Ms. Jane about the regulation for this compound and how is the disposition of this chemical compound?
Okay, for BPA, this compound, we are actually exposed to it in our surroundings. In 2012, we and the FDA has prohibited the use of BPA, especially in baby bottles, because baby is the most risk population to get infected of BPA. And after that, other countries also started to ban the BPA in baby bottles and also in other products. In the baby bottles, it is labeled as BPA. As for the disposal of the BPA, removal efficiency in wastewater is varies widely. It is easy to bioaccumulate in water and form sludge. The waste sludge is actually nutrient-rich organic residuals that when we process it, it can be used as fertilizers. The waste sludge is a good parameter to control the environmental contaminant of BPA. When we talk about BPA, there is actually another similar substance to BPA, which is the DEHP.
Alright, we have come to the end of the show. So for the panels, is there any advice or suggestion for the consumer out there? Nobody's going to come.
For me, I think we need to reduce the use of plastic food packaging and choose organic when possible.
And for me, as what Dr. Prof said, nowadays there are a lot of cosmetic products that are carbon-free, the bottle with the BPA free. If you are concerned about it, please use the organic one if it's possible.
My advice is we can reduce or eliminate the use of plastic water bottles and substitute it with steel or even gifts. So to the consumer out there, including law workers, we need to be very careful in choosing any item that we use daily.
Yes, Jenny. Each item are made from compounds that may be harmful to our body. The effect may not be seen now, but for long-term usage, they must have impact on us.
So, be a wise consumer, check the label of the product that contains the non-EDC before you buy it so that it protect you and your family health, as prevention is always better than cure.
So that's all for today. Don't forget to watch us discussing on other topics at the same time and at the same day. So see you guys next time and have a nice day.
Diethyl steel also known as DES. DES is a synthetic form of hormone estrogen. From 1938 to 1971, DES has been given to pregnant women to prevent a miscarriage or also the giving birth too early. However, in 1971, researchers linked the DES to cancer, and then DES has been banned. The people at risk mainly contain the women who prescribe with oral contraceptive pill and also estrogen replacement therapy, which contain DES. Do you know DES able to induce developmental anomalies, especially in reproductive system? The DES also alter the reproductive tract, causing the vaginal adenocarcinoma, especially in female offspring. Besides that, DES also affect the thyroid hormone homeostasis. Women prenatally exposed to DES have higher rate of infection and more susceptible to autoimmune disease. And the last one, DES also may induce the acceleration aging in the developmental organ, for example the thymus, and also the major lymph organ, which is the spleen.